Hello, 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 and welcome to the live Why Not Today show. Take 2 here. Trying to get some levels set, and I hope some people come in on the chat because I do not know how. Is Pikmin in there? I think I see Pikmin. See, I can chat now, I think. And I wanted to see if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Mr. Pikmin? Can you hear me talking? Hey, April. So this is the Why Not Today show test run again, and I wanted to see how this goes. This means war, Pikmin. I don't know how to share the link, though, into Facebook, so I may have to have you come over and teach me that. Teach me how to do that, Pikmin, so that I can do that. So, yes, I have this going, and the chat is up and running. And how is okay, so the volumes are okay there. And if I played music, I don't know how the mix is going to go, but we can certainly try that. I really need to figure out how to share the link. So, hey, I just found it. I totally just found it. And I'm going to try to share that into our street team so they can join us and goof around a little bit here and make sure this is working. I will even try to do some songs if you would like me to. And I think I can schedule these out better in the future so that it works better. So I'm going to tell everyone in the street team that I'm live on YouTube and experimenting with our music. So if you're in there in the group, you're going to see this link, and we're going to see if that even works. Hey, it says the Why Not Today show. That's cool. Okay. So that's done in the street team. And see, thank you, Pikmin. I just found that. So let me see if you can even hear the music when I play it. I want to know if you can hear this loud and clear. Daddy was a miner and a good one. When the coal ran out, all he got was old for the work he'd done. Oh, I used to hear him say, they don't pay me to complain. There's a sense of pride I take, knowing every day I did my best, I gave my all, I got back up every time I'd fall. And it's my time, and I'm taking my last breath. I wanna know, whatever I did my best. Mama was a housewife, that was all she knew. Made her heart happy, putting all her soul into all she'd do. When she taught me how to pray, that God would use me in some way, I learned to live each day, so I could always say, I did my best, I gave my all, I got back up every time I'd fall. And it's my time, and I'm taking my last breath. I wanna know, whatever I did my best. Whether I'm digging a ditch, or loving my wife, or raising my kids, I wanna know, whatever I did my best, I gave my all, I got back up every time I'd fall. But it's my time, and I'm taking my last breath. I wanna know, whatever I did my best. I wanna know, whatever I did I did my best. I did my best. I did my best.
Whatever I did.
Hey, hey, hey. All right. Hi, Wendy. Corn syrup. Ooh, I definitely love corn syrup. Yeah, that would be super awkward if you couldn't hear me. But so, yeah, hopefully there was some music playing and you could hear me singing along, because I have so many little dials and buttons and mixers and thingamajiggers and stuff. I don't even know how to push all these buttons. So Pikmin helped me get an encoder so that I could do this, and it's super complicated. But we're going to keep goofing around with it and trying this. So I do have some of my songs, and I can try to do some requests, but I am very rusty, as you know. It's been a while since we've done any live internet shows. I do have some live shows coming up next week with the band. We'll be back out doing a little bit of a tour, and yeah, I'm excited about that. Pay no attention to my messy office. But, yeah. Rick Astley. That's awesome. I don't even know if I got that one on here, but I do. I have Rickrolled people before. I remember when Andy was over here and we were doing our live show, we would Rickroll. We would definitely Rickroll people. I need to get that back on this iPad. That's awesome. I don't think I got that on this right now. Eventually, as I get doing more of these and get these set up, that would be fun. That's a great idea. Prank call someone. I don't have a way to call. I guess I could do it with the phone. That's a sweet idea too. See, you're giving me good ideas for down the road here. Hey, Angelie, it's good to have you there. What can I sing for y'all? What can I sing? What can I do here? So next Thursday, I've got it's a private concert in northern Utah. And then Friday night, we're doing a Halloween concert in a place called Monroe, Utah. And then in December 11th, I'm going to be doing a show in Hurricane, Utah. And that's a free concert. It's a Christmas show. All right, Otis Narwell. I have no idea how to... Says I can show it or hide that comment. So whatever you're doing there, it's held for review. So does that mean that I have the option to not show it? Sing. You're just telling me to sing, Mr. Otis. So, oh, Wendy, that has been so long since I've done that one. I would need to practice that. For you next time. Like I said, super rusty. I wanted to try this out and jump on and just see people. I don't know. All right, Otis, I'm gonna hit show on that, and it's gonna show. I don't know what it does. Okay, so that just meant that, okay, it was making me try to block you, and I didn't want to do that. See, I gotta learn stuff here. I need to learn things. How to do this. And I know it's streaming, and I know we can share this on our Facebook. And I know I tried to do a little bit of this one last time. I love this song. And for some reason, I have never sang it with the band. I would like to get them to learn it, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it justice right now with the words, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to do it. An old piece of rope held up his pants. As I backed up, he threw up his hands. I got out and closed the door and asked him what he stopped me for. He reached down and picked up a burlap bag. At the city dump, he showed me all he had. A blanket for the colder nights, an old King James and a pocket knife, a worn out watch and a lucky rabbit's foot. A picture in a broken frame. He said, I wish I knew her name, as he gently brushed the dent across her face. What some people throw away. I turned to hide my tear-filled eyes. I shook his hand and said goodbye. To me it was just a second load, but he held it like a bag of gold. I was too ashamed to tell him at the time everything he was holding was mine. A blanket for the colder nights, an old King James and a pocket knife, a worn out watch and a lucky rabbit's foot. A picture in a broken frame. Said I wished I knew her name, what I'd give to put that smile back on her face. What some people throw away. Broke my heart to hear that old man say, what some people throw away. I love those keys. That's a guy named Mike Rojas, and every time I went to Nashville, I specifically requested, there was a wonderful acoustic guitar player and session leader named Pat McGrath, and he was just an amazing talent. And every time I called Pat and I said, Pat, we're coming out to Nashville and we're going to work on this CD, and I would send him the song titles or the lyrics and kind of how I wanted him to sound, I would say, I got to have Mike Rojas, and I got to have his keyboard skills. Now, I got really lucky in real life to have a John Houston who sounds just like a Mike Rojas out here in the West to travel with me. And so I love that John is so talented, and he could have easily gone out to Nashville and done all of those parts as well. So I'm glad to have John, and it's sure fun. We will have him in Monroe with me. We're just doing a 3-piece show there with me and Andy and John, and it's going to be fun. I'm really excited about it. So, hey, I see something that says you retracted a message, April. I don't know what that means or how you do that. Like, there's so many times I wish I could retract some of the things that I say, but I don't have that luxury because I'm not typing them. So, lucky you getting to retract stuff that you say. So, I hope everybody's doing really good. It's been a while since I've jumped on and seen you and talked to you. It's really fun to try this. I wished it was a little simpler. I wished it would just like go right onto Facebook without having to use a phone so that I could actually play the tracks that I want to sing to. And, you know, be able to do it that way. I would like to get Andy over here too, and it would be fun to have John and sort of just have a little jam session, a little deal. I don't know what else I got on here we can sing. Let's try this one. A man was put here on this earth to give. It started back when God took Adam's rib. He made the prettiest thing alive and the beginning of our demise. Old Adam must have been charmed by Eve the day she picked the apple from that tree. And then she winked at him and said, come on. The temptation must have been too strong. Ever since it's been a woman's world. It all starts when they're little girls. With just a smile or a tear or two. They got us doing what they want us to do. Oh yeah, it's a woman's world. And I'm man enough to admit it. Don't you know that it's a woman's world? And we're just lucky to be living in it. She put some potpourri in my bathroom, some fancy towels I'm not allowed to use. She's got at least 100 pairs of shoes. Hey, where's a man supposed to put his boots? I get to carry all the heavy stuff, and in return I might get a little love. If you want to have a happy life, then you gotta have a happy wife. I'm here to tell you it's a woman's world. It all starts when you're little girls. With just a smile or a tear or two, they got us doing what they want us to do. Oh yeah, it's a woman's world. And I'm man enough to admit it. Don't you know that it's a woman's world? And we're just lucky to be living in it. Well, I don't know about you, but around my house, I'm the one who wears the pants. She picks them out. Let me tell you, it's a woman's world. It all starts when they're little girls. With just a smile or a tear or two, they got us doing what they want us to do. Oh yeah, it's a woman's world. And I'm man enough to admit it. Don't you know that it's a woman's world? And we're just lucky to be living in it. I'm here to tell you it's a woman's world. And we're just lucky to be living in it. It's a woman's world. You know what it is? It's, Corn Syrup's right. There's the copyright thing. And what's funny is I believe that even though these are my songs, that they will flag them because I have them through a publishing company. And when they see them, sometimes they actually get after me for singing my very own songs, which makes me laugh so hard sometimes when YouTube comes after me and shuts me down when I'm singing my own songs. So I saw your comment, though. I can't say that I have music to that. I could sure try to do it a cappella, if I even remember how it goes. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. It would be great if we had a band playing that. I could see that going awesome. You are my sunshine. So there was no music. So, I should put official in my channel name. Good idea. So in my office, I have trinkets galore. I am a very sentimental person. In fact, this sits right here. I think Pikmin will recognize this. One of my favorite things. Pikmin, it's a wallet made out of tape. That is so awesome. And I keep it right here in my office. And I have this, which is awesome. This is my father's, and he lived in Hawaii a very, very long time ago. And there was a beach that got taken out by a volcano since he lived there. But when he was there, the locals gave him a bag of black sand from the black sand beaches of the Big Island of Hawaii. and I keep this. The beach is now gone. It has been wiped out by a volcano, but I did get to go to that location with my dad and see where this sand came from so many, many decades ago. And I keep it right in my office where I can see it at all times. This is a little jar of gold flakes. I don't know if you can see them at the camera. Probably not. I got these in Alaska. We went up there and we were able to pan for gold in a very, very beautiful river recently. And this is a reminder of my wonderful adventure. How many other beautiful trinkets can I show you? This was given to me by my grandmother. And it's a little bell that used to sit inside of a little glass case in her kitchen. And she said, this was given to me in 1998. And this was right when she was moving out of her home. She passed away in 2006. But she gave me this bell that said, to Eric from Grandma, 1998. And it sits right in front of me. Oh, so many fun stuff. No, I do not have a wallaby. This is a cool little piggy bank that says Tour Bus Fund. This was given to me by a dear friend, and I've kept it in my office for a long time. It's a little bit dusty, but I do keep it where I can see it. I used to want a tour bus. I don't anymore because they're super expensive. He will never see this video, but I keep this also on my desk. This is one of my very, very dear mentors. His name's Jason Hewlett. And if I could grow up to be like anybody, it would be this guy right here. Wow, that's definitely the truth. I would like to grow up to be like this guy right here. An incredible human being. And I can't say enough good about him and all the things he does. He is able to accomplish pretty much everything in life, and I don't know how he does it. He's a superhuman. And I want to learn his abilities and skills that he has. He's a very talented entertainer as well. Something else that's fun. These are so gross. But I got these. My mother bought these for us when I was in junior high or something. But they were called Orbits. And if you've been watching my radio show before years and years ago, like a decade ago, I used to show these off. The water's actually kind of turning yellow. But they have these little floaties in there. And I have 4 different flavors and colors. They're so nasty, but we would drink them, and it was sort of like drinking like the little salmon eggs that you fish with. But I kept them. I think what's the year? It expired in 97. So I imagine I got it like 3 or 4 years before that. So it expired. I'm showing my age right now. Another thing. This is something cool that I've had for a very long time, given to me by one of my dear friends and radio show listeners back in the day. But this is a handmade, custom, beautiful Troy DeRoche Native American wooden flute. I know it's a terrible problem, Wendy. Even Fly Ladies got after me. I have some things I really, really, really need to not hang on to, but this whole room is full of so many neat things. I can't turn the camera around to show you, but this flute is actually 100% Native American. I can't play it for anything, but I can sure try. Can you even hear that can you hear that through the microphone? Anyway, it's so cool. It's got like an eagle thing on the end, and he's got his signature burned into it, and it's really awesome, authentic. I've got my CD release party picture behind me with all the autographs from everybody that showed up at my party in 2010. Marla was there. She came out and surprised me. I've got pictures of my Clint Black concert and Colin Ray concert and Ryan Shoup and my Dancing with the Community Stars, my honorary doctorates because I wasn't smart enough to actually get any type of degree in school. Not one of those smart people, the ones that got smarts. But I was able to get invited to go read to elementary school kids, and I got my honorary doctorates. So it was really cool. And I've got some tapa cloth from Hawaii here. My September 11th concert right there. My very first cowboy hat, if you can see it. Nope, you can't in the camera. Just a lot of neat things. This microphone that you're looking at is one that I've recorded many of my CDs on. It's really cool that I still have it and was able to do stuff with it. And I think I'll do, maybe I'll try one more song before I end tonight or something, because I don't want to go on forever, and I know it's already been almost 30 minutes. And you do have I don't even say this right, but a GIF, right? I say GIF and I get laughed at all the time. But I also say a lot of things that aren't right with my redneck language. Like I said, I'm not one of them educated people. Yeah, Chrissy's the one that gave me that flute. She did send it to me. It's very much a treasured gift from her. Got my Country Showdown trophy. Probably one of my most awesome awards that I've ever been given is right here. And you will not see these very often. But this is the NESA, the Outstanding Eagle Scout Award, and you have to be nominated to get these. I do not know who nominated me. I guess most people do find out. I don't know who did. Certainly did not feel like I deserved this at all. I don't know what they saw in me or thought about me, but very, very honored to have this. This means the world to me. There's not a whole lot of people in my state, very, very few in my community in town that have got this award. And I'm actually doing a concert for the Eagle Scouts next week, and I might have to take this with me, but very, very proud of this accomplishment. Yep. Outstanding Eagle Scout Award is something I'm proud of. And then, of course, my National Speakers Association badge, Eric Dodge, that I wear as a member of the National Speakers Association. Also a member of the CMA. And yeah, so much fun. I don't know. I just like showing off. I got so many things here I could show you, but I don't have enough time in the day. So I'm going to do a song. And I will do... Of course I gotta do this one about my grandpa. Oh, wait, before I do it, some of you who are my Facebook friends got to see the pictures of me staying there last weekend at the family ranch. And there is a documentary currently being made on me, and it's actually been very interesting to watch and be part of as this camera crew has been showing up at places and interviewing people. But one of the neatest stories of all was the camera guys came to our ranch, and they were filming and interviewing my 92-year-old grandmother, who was actually born up in that area, and that was her home that she lived in. If you go to my Facebook post, you'll see it. It was -3 degrees Fahrenheit, -3 degrees this weekend. It was so cold. Amazing. The river froze. Everything was frozen. And this is an independent person doing a documentary, and they're trying to pitch it to some like Sundance Film and things like that. I hope it goes somewhere. If not, I told them that we can just put it somewhere where everybody can see it, probably YouTube or Facebook or some or both. But he's doing a lot of great work, and he's done such a great job with this documentary. But as he was interviewing my 92-year-old grandmother at her old homestead, he found out that he was related, and he had never been in touch with that side of his family, and she knew his great uncle, and she actually showed him the home that his great uncle or great grandfather had lived in. And it's very, very neat that he found a family that he didn't know about, and he found out that we were like second or third cousins, and he'd started to do this documentary well before he knew that. So he got to come to the homestead that his family grew up on without him even knowing that that was his family's homestead. So it was really, really cool to see his reactions. And I don't know why I'm losing my headphones right now. They're kind of falling apart on me, but it was really a neat connection. He was like, she told him about his great grandpa and how they would run across the fields to see each other and things like that. And so he'd never been part of that. So it was kind of fun to have him there. And this documentary is going to be a free documentary. There's no charge for it. It will be somewhere where everybody can see it. He's definitely doing a lot of work, and I hope he gets, there's about 5 more people he's trying to interview, I think, by the end of the year. It's one of the ones I wanted him to interview is Marla, but where she lives so far away, I don't know how we can get that audio. And so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, so the ranch, The Last Real Cowboy, and I just took a new horse up there a couple weeks ago. Her name was Sweetie, and I got a picture of Sweetie standing in front of the cabin, and she loved it up there. So, Last Real Cowboy. I was only 3, sitting on his knee, hearing all those tales he'd tell about the good old days when he'd ride the range, blaze those rugged trails. He let me steer the tractor when he'd plow, raising cattle, and his family made him proud. Was the last real cowboy. He tamed the land with his own 2 hands, like his granddaddy had done. He loved his wife and a simple life of working with his sons. He was up at dawn with his Stetson on. He didn't stop to rest till the sun went down. He built a legacy, the last of a dying breed. He was the last real cowboy. He was strong and brave, and he showed real faith and earned respect from all. He would plant his seeds, drop to his knees, and pray for rain to fall. This was just, he always took a stand. Taught me work and how to be a man. Was the last real cowboy. He tamed the land with his own 2 hands, like his granddaddy had done. He loved his wife and a simple life of working with his sons. He was up at dawn with his Stetson on. He didn't stop to rest till the sun went down. He built a legacy, the last of a dying breed. He was the last real cowboy. I remember it well when I got the call that the cowboy's work was done. It was nearly night when I reached his side and watched that setting sun. He said his trail was waiting in the sky. So I tipped my hat and said my last goodbye to the last real cowboy. He tamed the land with his own 2 hands, like his granddaddy had done. He loved his wife and a simple life of working with his sons. He was up at dawn with his Stetson on. He didn't stop to rest till the sun went down. Built a legacy, the best of a dying breed. He was the last real cowboy. Last real cowboy. Yes. Yes, before I go, Pikmin was saying don't do the @ sign. I don't even know what that means or what that does. I'm going to have to find out more about the chat. I want to know if when I play music through this computer, if you actually can hear it. I have got to figure out why these headphones are doing this goofy thing to me. Let me see. I don't want to get in trouble here, so I got to play something that's either mine or let's see what's mine. Eric Dodge. There we go. Let's see if this plays through to you guys. I don't think that's playing back. I don't think you can hear that music. Maybe just barely, right? Maybe if I push this.
Standing on the corner, laughing, acting cool after school, lighting up red and bragging while he's taking.
I think that button makes it so it works.
Walks into Maggie's market, hides beer down in his coat pocket, looks around and wonders how he's gonna make it out the door with something he don't plan to buy. He slips around the back, the whole gang hollers, hey, give me
so you can hear that, right?
Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be someone. Everybody needs to be wanted. Everybody wants to be loved.
All right, so that's working. Let me try something here, because if that's the case, I can tap into so much more music. Let me see if it still plays off of my iPad. And it does. So, man, this is how cool is this? I'm going to have all kinds of options here if I can make this work. I have got so much I might be able to do. Oh, man, there's an old song I used to sing. I wonder if I could sing other people's stuff without getting in trouble. Like, I used to sing this one a lot. If it plays. It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. Now I just can't believe you're in my life. Heaven smiling down on me as I look at you tonight. So I tip my head to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need, thanks to the keeper of the stars. How's the is the music coming through like way too loud, or the vocals? Because I can't figure out how to mix it off of iTunes and the mixer. So it's like really complicated what I have to do here. That was part of an old playlist. I did sing that at a wedding. I got flown out to Tennessee to do sing at a wedding at one point. And there was another song. I doubt I remember any of these words, but this was seriously I wonder if anybody's even heard this song before. I'm just going to try to play a little bit of it and see if you even recognize it, because it was one of my favorites. One of my favorite songs. I'm never going to remember the words. I did everything I could to get you here tonight, without telling you why. Now, girl, if you only knew, please hold out your hand. Just close your eyes. I've been dying to ask you one burning question. Will you be mine from here to eternity? I'm asking you to share your life with me now and forever. I guarantee I'll always stay by your side. I promise my love to you. I'm willing and able and ready to. Whatever you need, I am here for you. And I'll always be from here to eternity. Yes, I love that song. I remember that from so long ago. Oh, I got to sing that at a wedding. It was so much fun. I'm getting carried away here tonight, just going and going. I found all this other music, you know, that I can tap into, and that's not good, because then I just go forever. I have been purchasing different karaoke tracks and goofing around with them. I haven't not been not singing. I've just been not wanting to share the songs lately. Actually, I've even wrote a new song. It's really not my typical type, so it's not one that I'm going to share right now, but it's we'll play it for you live one of these days. It's called Muscles and Money, and it was one that we wrote recently. I actually started writing it, and I got Michaeline and Andy and John, and we just finished it. And we got to do a little bit more touching up on it, but it's been super, super fun, and it was fun working with Michaeline on that. So let me look one more time here and see if there's anything else I want to do before I go. Was this I think I did this one. I don't know if I remember the words to this, but man, this is one of my favorite songs. I know your life on earth was troubled, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. Go rest high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a-shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. I wish I could see angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. Go rest high on that mountain, Son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a-shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Go to heaven a-shouting, love for the Father and the Son. That's one of my favorite songs. Anyway, thank you all for being here tonight.
New Cupid.
That's not Cupid Shuffle we don't want to do. That's what I teach at some of my dance nights. So anyway, thanks for joining us. And thanks for being in the chat. And I think I'm going to figure out how to end the show here. But I want to tell you thanks. I'm going to try to do this more regularly. And we'll go from there. But yeah, it would be fun to get Andy and John. And we will see you guys next time.